Welcome to the harsh reality of job hunting. I turned to the Career Center, what seemed like a reasonable decision for someone in my situation. But after driving an hour and waiting for 30 minutes, all they ended up doing was handed me a resume packet with some samples and sent me away. It was like I was just a number to them. Really, I mean, where was all of my tuition money going? You know, I even asked 3 different professors for advice, and every one of them said something different than the last. I scoured the library and online resources for a magic bullet everyone else had somehow missed, but it just wasn't there. That's when a friend emailed me a video he found online. Said something like, "Hey man, I think this might be able to help you in your job search." You know, I was curious, so I clicked the link and watched the video. This is where my real journey begins. Turns out, it was made by a famous marketing guru teaching advanced marketing concepts based on human psychology. He held up 2 books in his hands, explaining that one of them sold for $1,000 and the other sold for $13. Why, he asked, is it that the first book could command such a higher price than the other book? And he went on and talked about increasing the perceived value of your products and tapping into the psychology of customers. You know, as I was watching it, my eyes began to open. I realized something I had never noticed before because they just don't teach this kind of stuff in school. It was all about human psychology. I saw then that marketing is one of the most important skills you can learn in your life. Whether marketing an idea to your boss, your personality to the opposite sex, or your skills to a hiring manager, the marketing is where all the leverage is. After I learned this, I plunged myself into all the literature available on job hunting, and I was soaking up everything I could about hiring psychology because I really wanted to understand where employers were coming from. Then I took what I had learned and headed back out into the job market to do a little field testing. You know, some things worked and some things didn't, but I kept tweaking this raw concept. And as time went on, I developed an edge where most people were sleepwalking. I didn't see one door open for me, many doors began to fly open. With every resume I turned in, more employers called to arrange interviews. With every phone call, more and more led to sitting in an office discussing my future. Then one day, all my work paid off. I was offered a position starting at $48,000 a year. At first, I was thrilled with accomplishment, but after some careful research, I decided the company was a bad choice for me. Hold up, I know what you're thinking. Just weeks before, I was devastated about not finding work, and there I was turning down a job. Was I crazy? Not at all. Here's why. At the time, employers